What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Cjthecheesedj here, and we're back with some more Aberration videos. Now today we'll be looking at how you guys can get a crap ton of cementing paste in Aberration. Now, as you know, there's not very many bugs because there isn't a swamp biome. However, there are bugs if you just simply look around you. So if you notice while you're, just casually strolling through the lands of Aberration, you will notice that there are the glow bugs. Now at the moment, you can't actually see any from where we are. We're just trying to find some now. There we go. No, that's a bulb dog. There you go. You can see one across the river there. There are glow bugs. Now, what you don't actually realize is that these guys do drop cementing paste as well. They act much like the Meganura. Now, they only drop cementing paste when you're riding a Beezle Bufo. But you can see here, this guy just handed us 24 cementing paste. So, obviously, what you're going to want to do first is get yourself a Beezle Bufo. Now, you can find them through this river. However, I've found that they do not survive very long because, obviously, there are a crap ton of Carcanoses and Spinos through this river. So all you've got to do to find yourselves your own Beezle Bufo is head this way, not obviously behind this rock, but you can follow this little path next to the river, and what it does is it actually leads you to a path that takes you all the way to the bottom of that waterfall that you just saw. Now with this you can also transport the frogs back up. So once we get down there, I will then show you.
Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Okay, so if you followed the path that I did just show you, you will see that you do come to the lake inlet where the waterfall reaches. At the bottom, you can see the waterfall will be right on the right hand side there as we get down to the bottom. Now this is where you pretty much can tame your Beezle Bufos. Now you have to be very careful in this section of Aberration because obviously there is a lot of dangerous stuff that can kill you. Now the good thing about the frogs is that they're actually able to jump over most of the danger and avoid most of it. You saw that Ravager there on the left, he was slightly getting a bit too close, but you can see here we've got a crap ton of Beezle Bufos swimming around in the ocean. It's all just a matter of finding the strongest one you can and getting out of there with it in tow. Now you can see here we've got Ravagers on us. We're going to have to jump away. You can see even if you get nashed, you're still able to jump and your speed carries on. Your movement speed not so much, but if you get nashed by them, you can jump away from them so that they do de-aggro. Now you're going to want to watch out for the Megalosauruses as well, but obviously by the time you are coming down here, you would have yourself a pretty handy tame, say a few Ravagers, Raptors even your own Megalosaurus. But you can see here, this pretty much takes you to the inlet of water and you are easily able to find a bunch of Beezle Bufos in the area. But like I said, you have to be very careful with them and make sure you bring a glow pet, otherwise the Nameless will come after you. Okay, so once you've got yourselves your own Beezle Bufo, it's then just a matter of leveling up in melee damage, and you'll actually notice that if he survives a Megalosaurus attack, which this guy is not going to, you can actually one-shot the glow bugs, which you will see shortly. Okay, so our Beezle Bufo can pretty much one-shot most of the bugs now, but you can see, just keep leveling up its melee damage, and that will actually result in you getting more cementing paste from the bugs as well. You can see these glow bugs down here are not going to stand a chance to our Beezle Bufo. As soon as you are able to actually hit it, you can slippery little bug up, but this is all you really need. You can see there's 16 cementing paste from the glow bugs. Now the glow bugs are in plenty. You can see them. There's tons of them everywhere. As the Meganura are a lot harder to find, the glow bugs are definitely what you're going to want to go after with your cementing bug attack. So make sure you do go after the glow bugs. But it's just a short little video to help you guys out if you're not 100% sure on how to get the most cementing paste for your time. You could always get a Carcanos and run around with Doedicurus and, say a Ravager harvesting whatever you can and then dropping it in a mortar and pestle. You could also tame up an Achatina. However, I feel like the Beezle Bufos are the best way to go, considering that there are so many glow bugs in whatever area you go to, and they're relatively easy to kill once you get yourself a Beezle Bufo with a high enough melee damage, and it just essentially means that you're able to pack more of a punch with your Beezle Bufo. And like I said, you can escape most of the prey by obviously jumping away, but other than that, these guys also make great tames for navigating Aberration because obviously they have the ability to jump. But that's all it is, guys. Just make sure you farm your glow bugs on your Beazle Bufo and you'll be set with cementing paste for quite a bit of time. You can see here one glow bug at about 500 melee damage nets you about 24 cementing paste. So, you know, you're going to have plenty of cementing paste in no time. But other than that, guys, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and I'll catch you in the next one.